Well, I guess they're at it again. Let's riot. Let's tear up what's not ours. Make it harder on other people. Let's show we don't care. Just because a criminal got shot by a law enforcement officer. Hey, what a concept. Law enforcement. I really don't get it. And I'm guessing that the neighborhood in Minnesota is a black neighborhood being tore up by blacks because a white cop shot a black criminal. And you don't care. You really don't. You know, if you did care, you would try to enforce morals in your communities. You would try to live by man's laws. Don't listen to CNN, MSNBC, all the mainstream media. They're trying to tell you living by the law is the white man being prejudiced, supremacist, and all the rest of that hoopla crap. Okay? It's basic human rights to live and not die, to have and not be stolen from, to live in peace, not in riots. But you see, they and the Democrats, the liberals, are pushing the idea that you are on the side that is being oppressed and tyrannized by the whites. And that way, I don't know why they're doing this, because they were the ones that were pro-slavery. Of course, they didn't care about blacks then. Why would they care about blacks now? And there's an answer to this whole conundrum. Live by God's word. Seek unity. Stop listening to the lies, the filth, the evil that the liberals, the Democrats, the mainstream media are feeding you. And it's causing you to be angry at me. I'm an old white guy. I'm privileged, aren't I? I'd like to know what this privilege is. I don't have any privilege. I'm simply a Christian, living my life as peacefully as I can. But I keep my ear to the news, to what the truth is. I don't listen to the garbage. And they're not news. They can't call themselves news. They're propagandists. Spreading filth, dividing. And they say that it's the conservative Christian Republican that's dividing this country. No, it's not. It's them feeding you the idea that we have some kind of prejudice against you. No. No. You see, the true Christian loves all. We try to forgive all. But there comes a point that the law has to be upheld. If you are driving a stolen vehicle and you run from the police, and then you do some kind of activity that is against what the policeman told you to do, he's going to be suspicious of you even more. You've already done a criminal act. You've already done that. So he already knows you're criminal. Who knows what else you're going to do? And so you start behaving in a way that causes him to be more suspicious. He's going to be on his toes. He really doesn't want to get shot. He probably has a wife and kids at home that are hoping he'll come home in one piece. But yet we want to riot. And we have children on the southern border that have come up through Mexico because Biden is a freaking moron and he is endangering children on the border, and there are federal agents that are abusing these children, and yet it's so important for you to riot about a criminal black man that got shot, probably justifiably, and yet there's kids down here and you won't do a thing about it. You make me